How to Attract Women Without Trying by Sophia Munroe. Have you ever noticed how some men seem to attract women effortlessly, without money, looks, or fancy tricks? That's because real attraction doesn't come from chasing. It comes from something much deeper. Hi, everyone. I'm Sophia Munroe, and today I'm going to share something that will completely change the way you understand attraction. Forget everything you've heard about looks, status, or complicated dating tactics. The real secret to effortlessly attracting women starts in your mind. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt invisible to the women you like? Like no matter what you do, they just don't notice you? If yes, keep watching, because what I'm about to tell you will change everything. The secret is simple: confidence, real inner confidence, not arrogance, not fake bravado. I'm talking about quiet, grounded confidence, the kind that comes from being comfortable with who you are without needing anyone's approval. Think about someone you truly respect, a friend, mentor, or even a celebrity. What makes them attractive? It's not just their looks or status. It's their energy. That's genuine self-assurance. Here's the paradox. The men who don't chase women, who don't make female attention their goal, are usually the ones women find the most attractive. Why? Because women can feel when a man is trying too hard, every forced joke, every attempt to impress, and it pushes them away. True confidence never begs for attention. It naturally draws it. Imagine walking into a bar, seeing a woman you find attractive. Instead of getting nervous or trying to prove yourself, you just smile, relaxed, grounded, knowing your worth. You don't need her validation. You're simply enjoying the moment. That calm energy, it's magnetic. Now, this doesn't mean ignoring women or pretending you don't care. It means showing genuine interest without making her your entire focus. Be open to connection, but don't depend on it. Here's an example. You're at a party and you see someone you like. Instead of hovering around her all night, you chat with other people, enjoy yourself, and if the moment feels right, you approach her casually, without pressure or expectations. That relaxed, confident energy will always be more attractive than desperation. Here's what few men realize. Women respond not to what you say, but to what you feel. They can sense your inner state almost instantly. If you feel anxious or needy, they pick it up right away. But when you're calm, confident, and content with yourself, it radiates through everything you do, like an invisible fragrance they can't resist. And remember, don't put women on a pedestal. When you do that, you automatically put yourself below them. Nobody wants to be with someone who treats themselves as less than. Think about so-called bad boys. They often succeed not because they mistreat women, but because they see them as equals, not as something unattainable. Women want partners, not worshipers. They're drawn to men who challenge them in healthy ways, who have opinions, who aren't afraid to disagree respectfully. And that brings us to the next point. Keep your standards high. This isn't about being picky about looks. It's about values and how you're treated. When you have clear standards and stick to them, you show that you respect yourself, and that's powerfully attractive. High standards mean knowing what you want and refusing to settle for less out of fear of being alone. True attraction isn't a trick or a technique. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, living a life you're proud of, treating others and yourself with respect. So, how do you apply this in practice? Start small. This is a process, not an overnight change. Begin by writing down a list of things you like about yourself. Seriously, take a pen and paper. Maybe you're a great listener, have a good sense of humor, or are loyal and hardworking. Acknowledging your strengths is a first step to real self-confidence. Next, challenge yourself regularly. Do things that push you outside your comfort zone. Talk to new people. Learn a new skill. Each small victory builds your confidence. If you've always wanted to learn to dance but felt embarrassed, sign up for a class. You'll not only grow, but you'll also prove to yourself that you can face your fears. Here's another tip. Next time you go out, don't try to impress anyone. Just be yourself. Relax, enjoy the moment, and notice how people react when you're not pretending. And most importantly, build a full, meaningful life beyond dating. There's nothing more attractive than a person who has passions, goals, and a sense of purpose. When your life is fulfilling on its own, you stop chasing validation, And that's when people start chasing you. If this message resonated with you, share it with a friend, like the video, and subscribe for more content that will transform the way you think about attraction. And let me know in the comments, what's the biggest insight you've had today? Your story might be exactly what another man needs to hear.